Hello, and welcome to our Labor and Employment Practice Area video training. My name is Fred Aboud, and I am a research attorney with LexisNexis. I have been with Lexis for over 12 years and have assisted countless law students, professors, and lawyers with legal research projects in many different areas of practice, including the area of labor and employment law. In today's short video, we will look at the practical guidance resource available on Lexis Plus and how you can use practical guidance to research and complete a variety of research tasks related to labor and employment law. Let's get started. From the main page on Lexis Plus, we can access practical guidance by clicking on the Practical Guidance tab. Practical Guidance on Lexis Plus offers users a variety of materials and resources for researching and completing tasks for a wide variety of legal issues and topics, including helpful items such as practice notes, drafting templates, sample clauses, informative articles, and useful checklists to help users complete any legal project with speed and ease. A quick glance at the practice areas in Practical Guidance shows the many practice areas that are available. One of the practice areas that is available is labor and employment. We can go into that now. Clicking on this topic shows us a great variety of topics and tasks in the area of labor and employment law that Practical Guidance can assist us with. If you don't see what you're looking for in particular, you can always run a search for a particular topic or task using the search bar at the top of the page. A quick scan of the right side of the page shows us a variety of tools and resources available for labor and employment law on Practical Guidance, including the state law comparison tool, which we'll see an example of in just a moment, and our robust and useful resource kits. Resource kits are particularly useful because they bring a variety of great practical guidance tools available for a particular topic into one area for easy review and viewing. There are many resource kits available in the Labor and Employment section, so as an example, let's examine the Employee Handbook Resource Kit. Here, we see the different practical guidance tools available for employee handbooks, including materials for things like drafting and reviewing handbooks, equal employment opportunity policies, pay and benefit policies, attendance, leave, and break policies, as well as a variety of other topics. If we scroll down further, we can see that in each of these areas, a variety of tools are available, including things like drafting templates, practice notes, and videos created by experts in this area of the law to give the user more information about a particular topic. This is especially useful if you are new to this area. And I just want to note that in our labor and employment section of Practical Guidance, there are over 30 videos containing a great variety of labor and employment topics. We can also see things like checklists for a specific task and many other items. So as an example, let's say that your firm is retained by a client who would like you to craft a new paid time off or PTO policy for their business. Scrolling to the pay and benefits policy section, we see that there is an available template for a PTO policy. Clicking on this will show you how Practical Guidance is the go-to resource for tasks like this. Practical Guidance does more than just give you a form. Of course, you do see that you can open the form in Word, download it, and make changes to it and craft it according to your specific needs. But also it gives you things like drafting notes, which explain why a particular section is included in the template, as well as things like alternate and optional clauses, which provide alternate and optional language that you may want to utilize in particular circumstances for your clients. And here, if we scroll down, we can see that the drafting notes and alternate clauses are attached to particular sections, so you can see exactly a particular section and explains why it's crafted that way, or if an alternate clause might apply, what is the clause and why it might apply. Also, what we can see here is for these particular templates, we can also find related, Practical Guidance provides related relevant content, including things like other helpful explanatory practice notes, and forms, clauses, and checklists. Now, if we go back to the main page, which we can do by clicking the top button here with the Lexis Plus icon, and go back into labor and employment law, we see that we can access things on practical guidance beyond just topics and tasks. We can actually find materials for a particular state and federal jurisdiction, materials for a particular country if we're looking for something like that, or materials for a particular industry. Another thing that we have here is the labor and employment key legal development tracker. And if we click on this, we see that what this material gives us, what this section gives us, is key important updates in the area of labor and employment law, and it shows you valuable practical guidance resources related to those developments, including updated resources. So if we scroll down here, we see important key legal updates and items on practical guidance that have been drafted and updated in response to that particular legal development. Also, if we look above, we see that we can even access legal developments for particular jurisdictions if we're practicing or doing a project in a particular jurisdiction that is listed here. Going back to the main page again, going back into labor and employment law, I want to illustrate the state law comparison tool. The state law comparison tool allows users to find and compare the law in different jurisdictions and creates a tailor-made summary complete with references to primary legal resources. So, for example, continuing on the topic of leave law, let's say that you have a client with business locations in New York, California, Texas, and Florida who needs to know what kind of jury selection policies they are required to have in place for their employees. Using the state law comparison tool, with a few mouse clicks, you can prepare a customized summary of the law in this area, complete with statutory references, and advise your client accordingly. And I want to show you how you can do this. So I click on the state law comparison tool. In the area of labor and employment, I can click on leave law. I have to select the jurisdictions I want, and I mentioned the ones we're interested in: California, Florida, New York, Texas. I click continue. Now I have to select what topic I'm interested in, and I mentioned jury duty policies, but as you see, there are a wide variety of topics available. And then I can click download the report. I can choose how I want the report to be delivered, as an Excel document or a Word document or as a PDF. And I click download. And what this now will do is it's compiling all the resources, and it's going to give me a comprehensive report on this area tailored to the jurisdictions that I selected. So here I can see the different jurisdictions I selected, and for each jurisdiction, it gives a short answer to the question, including relevant statutory references and other references, as well as kind of a comprehensive coverage of all of the different issues related to this topic for each of the jurisdictions I selected, and you can see how valuable and useful this would be. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this information useful. There are countless other topics out there, and other than the couple examples that we covered. And so if you would like to learn more or have any questions, please reach out to your local Lexis representative or contact our great customer support team, available 24/7 at 1-800-45-LEXIS. Live chat support is also available on a regular basis using the link at the bottom of the main page on Lexis Plus. Remember also to check out our other great videos on the Lexis Law School YouTube channel. Thank you, and I wish you the best on your research projects.